Hi guys, I recently tried to wax my underarms with you guys and it was a fail, okay? I still have hair and I don't think I'm gonna wax myself anymore. But on the topic of underarms, I'm on a journey to brighten them. I never had issues with pigmentation or discoloration of my underarms until recently, and I wanted to share a photo here. This was about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and you can see the discoloration and pigmentation was a lot worse. Now, ruling out medical conditions, I just wanted to share with you something that I've done to improve the discoloration and pigmentation underneath my underarms, and hopefully you can learn from my experience. So, outside of medical conditions, the number one cause of pigmentation to underarms is irritation. I learned this the hard way because I never really suffered with pigmentation issues. I used Dove deodorant, their powder fresh scent for the longest of times, but since I was using it incorrectly, I did struggle with BO and sweating and thought that I had to change my deodorant, and that's when it all went downhill. I fell for natural marketing. I used a deodorant that had baking soda, and let me just say that the first symptom that I got was odor that was beyond anything I've ever even smelled. It smelled like I was cooking something underneath my underarms. Definitely garlic, definitely onion, definitely cumin. It was horrendous, but I was told to just stick with it, that my underarms would get acclimated to using natural deodorant. But then I got pink welts underneath my underarms, and I just decided that maybe the natural way to go with deodorant is not for me. And there is science behind it why it's not for anyone. Please don't fall for the marketing like I did. That's when I discovered shortly after Lumi, which it did help with my BO and sweating. I was using it improperly, but it did help with my BO despite me sweating. Now, Lumi does work because it does have acid in it, and that helps to keep the pH of your skin low, and it kills the bacteria on your armpit so you don't have any BO. But the problem is, it was just really irritating due to the acids, and I started to notice that's when my underarms started to get yellow, and I've never had that happen before, but I thought, maybe it's just my body transitioning, let me just push through it, and that's when issues with pigmentation happen. I did give it a good go before I was totally over it, and I decided to use my husband's deodorant, and my husband has no issues with pigmentation. He uses a spray deodorant, and let me just tell you, it just got worse. So finally, after years of using irritating products, I decided to just go back to what I know and love, and that is just Dove deodorant, the powder fresh scent. Also, to add, I was making the problem worse because once I saw that I was developing pigmentation issues, I took to the scrubs. Okay, I was scrubbing my underarms for dear life, and then I was using glycolic acid to brighten them up. But the problem is when your skin barrier is compromised, the more exfoliating things that you do just make it worse. It's really important to take care of the skin before you decide to treat the problem. Okay, so I hope that helps. Cream deodorant, in my experience, is the least irritating, and I do have some results, and hopefully they will get better. I thought waxing would just kind of help to exfoliate and brighten the area more, but I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna shave, even though that's irritating too. Maybe electrolysis, maybe. Epilator, have you tried it? Let me know. Do you like it? That sounds painful too. But anyways, bye. I hope this helps.